Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. Tonight might be an early one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go off y'all energy. I'm gonna open the phone lines. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link. If you want to join the show tonight, I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Click it if you want to come on. If not, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm gonna just go ahead and just talk a little bit of football, man. We got some good games coming up. One so happened to be we finally got the game where Dallas Elite supposed to be playing versus GMU. And for those who don't know, GMU is looking to go to AYF. I think they still qualified, but I'm not sure. But that's the route that they looking to head in. From my understanding, they don't feel like they are good enough to compete on the Y and C level. But I still think they're a good team. I just think this year they didn't really play nobody. And they said that they lost a lot of people. So I don't know what the situation is, man. I just know the game is finally being played. That's more of a rival game. And honestly, it helps say you football because there's too many teams out there. And in fact, man, I seen the Indy Firehawks. They was called out today, by the infamous D, saying that, what I'm saying, like they need to play a game. They ain't see him play nobody. And I seen the coach specifically state that the coach was saying like pretty much like, man, we play like 20 plus games, but I mean, that's cool. That's cool how many games y'all played. But who did y'all play? That's the biggest question. He say, so Icy beat the YC out of Jatree said they beat the YC out of them. But not like the way I look at it though, I just say this, man. YNC this year, I think I'm gonna do a bracket this year. Is it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna say to say the least, because what I'm looking at, man, especially in the AU bracket, AU, they really got a lot of good teams. Like they got like teams like Stepped on Records, they got Eastside Babies, they got Rare Breed, which ain't nobody giving them no respect. Nobody is giving Rare Breed AU no respect. And don't be surprised if they able to pull it off. Because what I seen from that team, who's deeper than they were last year, everybody's in trouble when it comes to AU Rare Breed. So I don't want nobody sleeping on them. That's just factual information because they got the running back, number 0, they got a quarterback, a really good quarterback, they got the receivers, they got the defense. And to be honest, man, like they gonna have to prove it, but shoot, they may be able to beat Ken. I think that they can possibly get the ATM boys. I think that they can get them from based on what I've seen, and they got the defense. And I've seen when they play versus what was it, the Legends. The Legends had a lot of success, and I think that Rare Breed offense is much better than them. So I would love to see that game. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It might be wishful thinking, but I think that that'll be a good game to watch. Another game that I would like to see. That's crazy. I got a wish to see a game. The other game that I would like to see, I would like to see Woj play versus. Matter of fact, Woj and the Indy Firehawks can play versus each other. Since these are two teams that don't have that big of a resume, these are two teams that can duke it out. But the way the coach is speaking, basically he says that he don't care about a ranking. So that lets you know right there. They don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They satisfied with the fact. Hey, T Street, what's up? They satisfied with the fact that, what I'm saying, that they rank. And here's the thing too. Everybody swear up and down they don't care about no rankings. They swear up and down I swear to God, man, I don't give a fuck about no rankings. I don't care about that. Bro, you was just crying not too long ago about not being ranked and how y'all underlooked. Nobody pay attention to y'all. Like, bro, people be straight lying. Most people want to be ranked. It may not mean nothing for you to go to battle, but you definitely want to be ranked because that puts you in the limelight, right? Which is good for your team. For those who actually, know the business side, it's good for your team because they get the exposure. Now you got other teams paying attention to you, right? Teams that may never knew that you even exist. So there's a lot of benefit, right? Hey, hey, T Street is zero tolerance. He says Woj and Indy need to be removed for not playing game. That's why I said that's where the start is. The start is when Woj play versus the Indy Firehawks. And to be honest, I ain't seen Indy at all. I have not seen nothing, no videos, no nothing from them. So I would love to see them play, even though I think they are supposed to be going to the to Cam Newton, the little Halloween thing. But like I've never seen them play. And to be honest, the only team that I've ever seen do that was last year, 13U, which was St. Louis Elite Cardinals. They end up beating Real Deal Dream Chasers, but that's the only team. But at least they came out to play the Dream Chasers and they end up winning. And it showed that, okay, yeah, this team is good enough. They belong. They beat a really good team, which was the number one in the nation at that time. They got to prove something. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why I believe that a lot of people are upset and angry and coming to me. I mean, I can't really do nothing about it except for tell Fanatic to give his rankings on what he think, what I'm saying, is the case. Because he might have to start doing the top 10. Because there's too many teams out there that's really good. He might have to start adding that extra 2 teams. He says Indy hasn't played a national game at all. So the next question is, who are they playing, or who is watching them, and who's saying that, damn, they just really beat a good team, let me put them in the top 10? Like, who is saying this? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question that needs to be answered. He said, hey, what's good, coach? Hey, I left the link, just in case anybody want to tap on. This is definitely y'all night tonight. You know what I'm saying? I just want to bring everybody together, you know what I'm saying, talk some youth football so we can get this stuff right. He said that game is for the 15th place. Which game? Oh, the one that they got scheduled at Cam Newton. If so, I mean, it is what it is. I don't see it doing nothing. He says you should get the ND coach on. You know what? That'll be a good thing. But would they do me like the Brick City did me the other day? Would they do me like Brick City coach? Brick City coach act like he was okay. You know what I'm saying? He sent me a DM like, hey, yeah, which coach you got coming on? I'm like, oh yeah, I got coach such and such coming on. Next thing you know, coach reaching out to me saying, hey, yeah, man, I gotta respect the coach decision, man. I can't come on. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what are we hiding? Bro, it's only, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I was trying to do, bro, it was getting him a voice and clear some stuff up, man. Y'all know I've been, resolving some things. Some things I can't, but at least I attempted to, hey, man, give you a voice. Bro, this is, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. You can share your opinion. Man, them boys didn't want to come on at all. He says, they ain't playing nobody. Hey, T Street, we're going to have to include you into everything that's going on, man, because you's a tough crowd, my guy. You a tough crowd. Angry Daddy, we say, he says, Woj and Indy game. Yeah, that'll be a good game. 2 teams, because both teams shouldn't be in there. That's just facts. You You said James Bowman is an indie. Hey man, if you could tag him to come on, bro, I got the link. Come on, tap in. Y'all already know, man. I give it to him how how they putting it out there. As far as like, hey, but y'all want to play no games? Cause I know D, she was saying like, hey, look, man, since y'all ain't play nobody, won't y'all come and play us? And I'm gonna tell y'all to get that out right now. If a team is number one, they earn for the other team to travel. Everybody is not gonna be like what's their name? What's their name? Everybody's not gonna be like rare breed. Everybody's not gonna travel. You feel what I'm saying? They did it the way that they did it. Y'all got to get the formula from Coach Mark, but everybody is not gonna travel. And I'm under that impression. But don't it benefit the person that's in a higher ranking a lot more to actually go and travel, to play the team, and then that way you can get a higher ranking? Don't that make sense? That makes way more sense. You feel what I'm saying? And the other thing too, Coach Blue, I hate to do it to you, my guy. We had a nice conversation. We had a really nice conversation. But when you don't play the game, man, and this versus the number 3 team, and the game can be actually played, bro, that's a duck. That's a duck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play those games. And then not only that, bro, I know you said you don't care about the number 1 spot. You gotta go up. So we gotta either put RDU at number 1 or we gotta put So Icy at number 1. We gotta do that because they backed out of the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't just hold on to a ranking like that. Can't do it. And that's what a lot of people out there trying to do, and that's what we got to put an end to. He says, he said Bino Bean is hey man, if y'all can get them on, you know what I'm saying? Definitely come in, tap in. Let's see what they talking about. He said, send me the link. Hey, all right, bet. Here you go. Hold on. Here you go. Man, I talked to Blue, but that was before he actually quit. Cause I was telling him, bro, like the direction that youth football is heading in when these teams ain't played. And then I told them that, that in 9U, Bessemer Tigers, RDE, So Icy, and it's damn near everybody else. Cause Dallas Elite was ducking. GMU was ducking Dallas Elite. You know what I'm saying? But these are the teams that basically upheld the standard. So if they're not playing and they're saying, man, I'm going to back out this game, like everybody else is going to follow suit. So we don't want to do that, bro. We want to keep the integrity of the game. And that's why, I was telling Coach Blue, but then they end up not playing So Icy. And he mentioned that they were going to play them. That's why, he said that was the date that basically he had available, and that's the game that he wanted to play. So I'm thinking that, okay, this is a for sure thing. And come to find out the game not being played, man, hurt my heart, man, because Blue, my guy. Blue is, he a solid dude, man. But I think, like I said in the beginning, now they probably don't feel invincible. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they feel like they can't beat us So Icy 3 times, or I don't know what the situation is, but I know that game should have been played. That's all I know. You feel what I'm saying? And since the game wasn't played, they got to go up in the rankings. They can stay top 5, but they can't be number 1. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted Coach Cal wanted to play that game, to get his bike back, and they didn't want to do it. You feel me? Like they put it up in a store somewhere. They didn't want to give him his bike back. So, we gonna have to go ahead and go and confiscate it ourselves and go ahead and give it to the rightful owner. That's what we did. So, hey, Coach, my bad, bruh. I gotta hold everybody to the same standard though. But hey, T Street, I put the link in there. I put the link. Hey, Malo, what's up? For anybody tonight, man, y'all definitely, like I say, y'all can hit that link, man. Whatever it is that y'all want to talk about, that's what it is, bro. But far as 9U, because I heard somebody say that they feel they feel like the rankings come out too early. They said once the rankings came out, then everybody stopped wanting to play versus everybody. And I want to know, how do y'all feel? Do y'all actually agree with that statement? Because it's not far-fetched, bruh. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not far-fetched. Y'all need these coaches, man, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that ain't making it about them. Hey, PA football, we're good. He says, peace. Hey, man. Yeah, shout out to Fanatic. I'm trying to get him to do more, man. Said GMU, yeah, GMU and Dallas Elite is definitely this week. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I don't know if it's just me. Is it just me, or is that the excitement of that game is no longer there? It's like, okay, finally y'all played. Who cares? Like that's the feeling that I have. Because when people wanted to see it, they wasn't making the game happen. And now that they are making it happen, it's like, okay, all right, the excitement about that game is now gone. If That's crazy. He says you gotta drop for the ducking. Man, I was gonna do it, bro, but what I'm trying to do is make sure James Brown. What's up, man? I dropped that link, bro. Tap in. This is my guy, man. Hold on, let me drop it one more time, bro, for y'all. All right, I just dropped it one more time, bro. Go ahead, tap in. What he say? He says, they hype for sure. Yeah, it for sure died down. So now, like, like the excitement that it once had, you gotta understand, man. Like I say, the business aspect of things, where you gotta take advantage when people is clamoring for it right then and there. Because if they get to asking too much and the game not played, they just like, man, forget it, and you don't want to do it. Like, you don't even want to play no more after that. What he say? He says, when do national invite go out? I think they said probably like in a few weeks. I believe that it goes out in a few weeks. If it I don't know, man. It's supposed to go out in a few weeks. I know that it can't be that much further from now, because it's from the 2nd to the 8th. So, it's gonna come quick, man. It's definitely. And that's crazy, man, that you got to give shout outs to people, for just playing the game, bro. They should just be automatic. Says salute. We play Saturday at 5. All right, bet. He said, OGDEA, who I like. OGDEA. I mentioned that game already. I got DEA for the simple fact they playing DEA in Texas, man. So and then I like my guy Ngannou. I might be butchering his name, but that young man, as a receiver, is a really good athlete. So I like him. OG, number 21, a dog. They got some players, right? They could shock the world. They end up beating AME, which I told Coach that it wasn't gonna be a foregone conclusion. And he told me they was gonna beat them by 20 and this and that, and they was supposed to play the Oakland Dynamites after that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. You feel what I'm saying? I think that the kids, they got the talent, and I swear to God, boy, they got some nice running backs. They got some really good ones. And I just think that, they, like I said, Terrence City will win. I think that they was going to impose they will. They the bigger team. And not only that, number 3 is legit. He's a really good quarterback. So I kind of knew like that would literally be the case. But for the most part, they played good. I don't know why the game got canceled. It shouldn't have got canceled, but it did. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't be talking to the referees and the officials, crazy, especially if you plan on playing a game. So only two things gonna happen out of that. You gonna end up getting kicked out, right? Which hurt the team, or you gonna forfeit the game, which also hurts the team. So, that's what the decision they made. They had to live with it. But that's like, to me, that was somewhat of a cop out, but I respect what coach is doing. I respect the fact that he he liked to challenge his team because not everybody even playing it. So he says, replying to Jay Walker, I think OG might upset them folks. Keep ruining these Y and C teams. Hey, and they going AYF, huh? Hey, that's crazy. He says, shout out So Icy. They really play everybody. I respect that. Yeah, not everybody doing that. Hey, and also too, if y'all did not hear Coach speech, the conversation that he had about the coaches, I think everybody needs to go hear that, man. I did a youth in the morning, right? Show, and then Coach Cal came on there, man, spit none but facts for these coaches. If you really want to know the dynamic in the state of youth football right now, that's definitely something that y'all want to go listen to. Coach Cal, man, he I ain't gonna lie, he gave some free game, right? Damn near like a spoken word. So that's something that y'all want to go listen to, and and really take heed to what was being said, because if we continue this, I want to say after around Voodoo, when Voodoo become like 13 years old or 14, football might be dead. Youth football, if we don't change it, it damn near might be dead. It might be, just because people are doing things just for the sake of doing it, and because somebody else is doing it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to do that because this is what you want to do. If you are a coach that is afraid of losing, then you should not be competing in no nationals. You need to play local. The teams, that are somewhat lesser, those are the teams that y'all need to be playing against. Because if y'all don't want to play the best competition, and if y'all unwilling to travel, which So Icy and them is getting ready to go to North Carolina at the last minute, and to play two top dog, Speed Demon, and they're getting ready to play versus NWO, right? Which is damn near their hometown, even though they're a little distance from North Carolina, but they're willing to play the game. Those are the ones that's getting the respect and should be respected and should be going to battle, no matter how many losses that they have. Because like I told y'all, Rome was undefeated. And when they played versus Lithonia, 7U, Lithonia gave them their first everything. They first lost the first time they didn't get a touchdown, the first time they didn't cross the 50, the first time they end up getting tapped out. Like it was a lot of firsts. It was a lot of firsts. So, just because you're undefeated don't mean that you are or should be one of those teams that make it to battle. Y'all gonna end up getting blew out the first game anyway, so y'all pretty much about to lose some money. So see where y'all at. That makes the most sense to me, because it's way less to just play a team than it is to go out there to compete in the battle. It's way less. So be honest with yourself. And the only way you can do that is by measuring where you are. How good are you really? See, we live in an era where people want to say they hella good. Man, we a top team, we play anybody. Translation, we glad to be in the rankings and we ain't playing nobody else. That's what it means to me, bro. Feel what I'm saying? So I say, I say that all the coaches out there that's out there saving youth football, man, shout out to y'all. But shout out to the coaches that's also just really doing the football stuff, but y'all can't be hurting them. Y'all can't be hurting the babies. He says, man, Voodoo finna make Mac not even want to go back to battle. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Brandon. I'm gonna be honest. That game is gonna be a lot closer than what people think. Mac Dolphins is a really good team, bruh. They can mix it up. Now, here is the problem. Here is the one thing that will answer everything that I need to know. Are they going to go into the game defeated already? If so, you're right. But if they come in knowing and understanding that they belong and they really want to beat Voodoo, it's going to be a really good game. I can promise you that. But you're going to know if they scared. It's going to show you. I can't wait to hear hold on. He said I can't wait to hear Terrell reasoning behind the game not being played. Hey man, yeah, you can't do that, bro. And Rel, my guy, man, I can't justify them pulling out. I can't justify that. I won't justify it because then people will be able to call me a hypocrite, and I don't want to be called no hypocrite. Because, like I said, I didn't already punish people for hey man, y'all pull it out, bro. Y'all gotta, man, hell no, y'all not getting no rankings. Y'all shouldn't be ranked. Y'all shouldn't even be mentioned. Jay Walker said if Voodoo shut down the QB, it's a wrap. Now they got a couple running backs. I'll say that too. They got a couple running backs. You got to think, man. They are better than what they once were, and you can ask North Clayton Eagles about that walk them down game. Now, and y'all can see how good they really are when they beat the mess out of MBK. That team is a really good team. But then they play versus Mac Dolphin, but they also had home field advantage. So they end up taking care of their home. But they are really good. They probably like even include in so far Voodoo. Mac Dolphins have mixed it up better than any team that I have seen this year in 10U. And no, that's factual information. And Voodoo, I believe Voodoo going to beat them. But that's what I truly believe from what I've seen with my own eye test. And Voodoo is one of those I'm about to walk you down militant type style teams. Right. That's Voodoo. But they impose their will, right? The only team that I feel that's going to scare Voodoo, and a lot of people don't want to admit it, is the family, right? Is Woj. That's the only team that actually has a legit shot. It ain't SED, it ain't Brick City, it ain't even though I think Brick City would give them a really a scare, but I think that Woj has the best chance at beating them. That's the best team right there. He says SED about to surprise some folks. I like SED, but I don't see them beating the Mac Dolphins again. I just think that the Mac Dolphins damn near could be the number 3 team, number 2 team, bro. That's how good that they are. But like I say, It's a difference when you're under the pressure, right? It's a difference when you're under the pressure. Who can survive the pressure that the voodoo brings? Who can survive that? Because if you can't survive that, then it's over. You going down in that game down 14 points. And that's just facts. He says, who you like, SED versus Brick City, man. I'm going with Brick City, breaking them down brick by brick, man. I got to go with Brick City. You know, even though, you know what I'm saying, the coach is kind of pulled out of the interview, man, that we were supposed to be doing. I'm still going to go with Brick City, man. Like I say, I like being right more than I like being liked. So I'm going to go with Brick City in that regard. What he said, he says we dominated them. Yeah. Hold on. Which team? Which team dominated who? He says he was talking about the Firehawks 9 and 10. Okay. He says Woj lost to Brick. Yeah, they lost to Brick City. You know what I'm saying? Brick City is a little older. We know that, but you know, they're the 5-1 cutoff. They're not going to the nationals. And from my understanding, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, right? They stated that Brick City only had a few players, and they not even the players that that's even like the ones that make a difference. Because I had Darian on yesterday. They said that basically all they had to do was get a few players off, and then they'd be eligible. I don't know how true that is, but if it is, bro, they could have easily just sent that team, if they have another team, right? Send that team to the 11U. Put them at the 11U. Because it don't make no sense to be that good. What he say? Hold on. He says it doesn't matter. SED coming to play. Nah, I respect him for it. I respect him because I thought that Voodoo should have played that game anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna play older teams and all that, bro, it ain't no excuse to be made at all. He says, Ken, it might be my South Florida basis. Woj is not impressive at all. Now, according to Fanatic and according to Darian, right, from the Seal, they are good. They are a really good team. And the thing is, they don't put out no footage. My guy Yoshi in here. But they don't put out no footage. So the fact that you didn't put out no footage, you know what I'm saying? You don't give nobody a chance to actually play versus you or see how you play, but then you watching everybody else play the game. And that's the one thing that I don't respect. I don't respect it. I don't care who does it. I don't respect it because in high school, college, NFL, they all see each other play. All of them. So for any coach that's purposely not allowing people to put out videos and then on top of that turning around to watch other teams play, bro, I don't respect that. I don't respect that not even a little bit. Because you cheating the process. Oh, we this, we that good. Bro, you don't let nobody see you. Let's see how how you can make adjustments when somebody kind of already know what you're about to do. Because you know what they're about to do. You watch their footage, their video. You on TV, you're studying film. And this is for the coaches that does that. Like you're literally studying film of people that got their videos out there because they looking at a bigger picture, which is their kids getting the exposure. But now you out there acting like you doing something, bro, when you already putting yourself at an advantage. So I want this year, bro. I'm gonna spend the rest of this year, bro, trying to bring a lot of these coaches back to earth, because a lot of them, they delusional, bruh. They don't understand, bruh, okay, you're you're not putting out your kids, so not only are you hurting your kids, but you're not putting out none of the videos and think you're doing something. Okay, they got to play you in order to make the adjustments at halftime. You already know what they do, so you can make the adjustment now. That's not smart. That's to me, that's coward behavior. He said, and it was a good game from highlights with Woj. He said Woj has a lot of footage. Okay, I'm not. No, I was talking. Was I talking about Woj? I haven't seen no footage of Woj. Could y'all show me? I haven't seen much footage of Woj. And if I did, it ain't that age. He said, I don't want to see SED. What says, I don't want to see SED. Don't travel no more. He said, Woj tenure would be a first round exit in December. Hey man, a lot of people ain't giving them folks no credit. I would love to see them. I actually reached out to the coach as well. Didn't get a response. Said I just seen the BC game. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't know how y'all feeling about the state of football, but the biggest topic, right? Every week, the most viral topic, what is being said is everybody is talking about how teams don't play. And then the coaches now, the new thing is, I don't care if they want me to play or not. My kids, we out here playing. We out here playing, we doing our thing. And I don't care about a ranking. That's the new conversation. And that's a sad reality. So, you know, the other team, I'm gonna just say these teams, bro, give my opinion, man, and y'all can lead me from here, bro. First of all, I would like to say this. Nobody else want to do it, but I will. This team right here, this team right here, this team. This is another team that nobody want to give credit, right? This team called Oakland Dynamites. So just on based on the standards of everything, right? They stay in the rankings. Now, if everybody else was moving, shaking, grooving, and playing, bro, they would not be in the mentions. But they're a team that we can say is good enough to compete with everybody else. So we just have to live off he say, she say, right? Live off theory without actually factually proving whether or not you're the better team. So that's just me. He says, if a team haven't played a national game since Panama, they can't say much. And that's a lot of teams right there. I would love to see the Oakland. Oh yeah, and that game was supposed to be made. Oakland Dynamite versus AME. That was another game that was supposed to be played. So Cowboy 12, you checking in. Hey man, what's up, my guy? We got coaching here, man. One of the teams for Osceola. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The Osceola Cowboys. Really good team. Really good team. Number 2 in the nation. So if y'all haven't checked them out, make sure y'all definitely go check them out. But they ran to the smoke. A lot of people ain't doing it. He says because there's no consequences for for ducking the smoke and holding the rank. That's why MFers ain't playing. Ben told you to get Clay and Jonah, as is on here, to find out. And that's the thing, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I literally tried to reach out to cause I don't know if his number the same. I do got his number in one of my other phones, but I don't know if his number is the same. So I tried to reach out, but shit, he don't got a. I don't think he got a DM because I did try to reach out from my page. But I'm gonna try again, bro. I'm gonna try again. Oh, we got them East Side babies in here. Went down. Hey, far as with the East Side babies, man, this is one thing I also want to say, man. Y'all, y'all too good to be playing certain teams, man. Y'all too damn good for that. Y'all got it. Y'all can't be playing certain teams, bro. I ain't gonna give y'all no credit. Y'all in that realm now. Y'all for sure in that realm. He says, you should get Jonah on here for sure. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I probably have a better chance to get Clayton. I'm gonna be honest, because I reached out to Jonah before, and it like basically sound like he didn't want to do it. So, I don't kiss nobody but nobody. I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, to me, some of these people may be, everything to some people, but like I say, bro, I got partners that's in the NBA in that played in the NFL that, millions on top of millions, bro. I don't even chase them. I'm not gonna chase nobody, bro, but I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna let y'all know if it happens. But if not, I don't know. I do not know. He says can't help it, man. That's our league. He says, what is your ideal cutoff date if you were in control of national bylaws? Honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. To be honest though, but I'm not going. I can say everybody. I can say everybody. Like I damn near probably do everybody 5-1. All right. I don't know. I do everybody probably about 5-1 or 6-1 or something like that because I just feel like like they're still developing as well. Even though they just now turning 11. Just what about when they go to 11 and people is actually 12-year-old? Either way, you're going to play versus somebody that's older than you. So the whole cutoff thing, bro, is null and void to me, in my personal opinion. But like I don't know specifically what date I will actually select. That's just me. He says, don't sleep on Tucker 6U. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've been so sleep on the 6U versus everybody except for GA. That I filmed them. I feel SRT. Yeah, I like them as well. But like the only thing is I can't get with the fact that everybody be on the field, bro. And it'd be hard to film everybody. It'd be hard to film the kids. Like the whole time you be damn near like the angle that you try to film from, shit, the coaches be in the way. So I'm like, bro, I'm not doing 6U like that. That's why when Fanatic, when we did our prediction, and I think I went 35 and 17. That was my record too for the YNC. Damn, 17. That's crazy. 17 wrong predictions. He says we outside for real. Now shout out to Tucker though. Shout out to Tucker 6U. But like that's the reason why I don't do, 6U. If your team is one of those teams that can play where, the coaches ain't always got to be on the field, I can do that. But you got to understand, man, they be in the way, and you can't say nothing because it's it's how they supposed to coach or how they usually coach. He says, but we will be trying to set up games with all the top teams in the state. What team are you from? What is it, Darrell? Let me see. Jonah, they've been acting Hollywood this year. Now, I mean, I'm gonna say, look, bro, I'm gonna just say from my experience previously, that may not be the same thing, But like it ain't no for me, as y'all can see, bro. I take my time. I love the fact that y'all being here supporting me and Fanatic, just supporting what we doing and really sharing the vision with us. Like I appreciate that. It ain't no big me, little yous. It ain't no big me, little yous. Like I said, I decided to uh I decided to not try to be with my partners, right? That I literally grew up with that are in the league. I decided to take the route to help my babies get them some exposure, bro. And along the line, bro, I met some solid coaches. I met some solid parents. You feel what I'm saying? I met a lot of individuals in the process. You know what I'm saying? So I think I took the right path. Although I probably could have had way, way more money in my pocket at this point, but that's gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Through the y'all support. Because in a minute, I will be asking probably for just a little bit of donation, but guess what? It's gonna be to help those kids. It ain't really for my pockets, but it'd be so I can be in position to really help them. Because I want to create youth employment. I want to make sure that these babies at 14 years old, like I did, was able to get a W-2 and help their mama and help their daddy. And not only that, I can teach them financial literacy. He says we lost to SRT by 6. Yeah, now they're a good team, bro. I've watched SRT as well, man. He says link up with Cam, bro. YNC needs some true competition. And I think Cam has the motion to make some noise. To be honest, man, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. But the person that I feel like will have to do that is really word of mouth from y'all. Because like I don't want him thinking either that I'm just on some fanboy type stuff, bro. Cause then I'm gonna have an issue. That's the thing. Like I'm not everybody else, bro. So I would love to do that. I would love, you know what I'm saying? I like I told Jonah, told people like, hey, if Jonah and them come up and they like, bro, they need help with the rankings and all that other stuff, I'm game. Like I say, man, Clay, my guy. GEA 6U 3 TDs better than everybody. Man, that I ain't gonna lie, that's a really good team, though. He says facts. I hate that as a cameraman, but that age 5U, they gotta stay on them kids. Yeah, that's the only thing. He says, you right. Ken, even I was like AAU track, where he said where it's the year you were born, regardless of the month. You still gonna have an age discrepancy. Facts. You definitely gonna do that because each age you're playing versus older competition. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna happen. You gonna have some players that just turned 12 years old. They older. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't no different from a 5-1 cutoff versus somebody else that's about to turn 12 and the other people just turned 11, like damn near a year older than you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It says Tucker 6U don't want to play GEA. Hey, do we got a game? Hey, coach. You already know, bro. That's why I call it matchmakers, man. We gotta play these games. Hey, Mr. Cousins. Mr. Cousins. We got us a game, Mr. Cousins. Mr. Cousins. Hey, we got us a game, Mr. Cousins. I don't know if y'all available, but GEA said they want some smoke. Says we ain't ducking no smoke, fam. There you go. All right, say you ain't ducking no smoke, man. Y'all in the same state. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about what, 40, 30 minutes away. That game can happen. We just set a date, man. That's all we got to do. And for that game, y'all can let me know. And I'll make sure that I can come out there. That's what I'll do. It says Voodoo versus Bessemer, who I like. Man, I like Voodoo. I like Voodoo versus everybody. But I do think Voodoo versus the Brick City is the biggest scare that Voodoo possibly will have. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I like Bessemer. I do like Bessemer. Now I do think that Bessemer got some home cooking on the away field versus the Georgia Rattlers, but I like Bessemer. Bessemer is a really good team, bro. They are a really good team. He says, when y'all ready. Yeah, when is that? When they ready to play that GEA game? It says, how you feel about reclassification? So reclassing, to be honest, man, I think it's gonna hurt people more than it helps. Because I think we're in a society where everything is a trend, right? So you will have a bunch of people reclassing, basically playing versus each other again, right? So now you took away a year. So then when you get to college, right, you may have to red shirt, right? Maybe for a year or two, you might have to red shirt. So you lost basically 2 or 3 years of your life. You know what I'm saying? So while you probably like how old? Probably like 26, 27 in college, right? They're going to pick the ones that's younger, that's going to give them more of a life expectancy. They're going to pick somebody that's 24. But you lost 3 years of your life. So therefore, it's going to hurt you and affect you a little bit more. Now, there have been some successful individuals who have reclassed it, but I'm just not one of those ones that's for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for reclassing. He says, don't sleep on the Coyote Creek. Is that the team that's out there in Cali? If so, man, shout out to Coyote Creek, because I've been seeing their name a lot, to be honest. He says that was Warzone, our whole team first year playing beside 3 players. We way better now. Hey man, I feel a game brewing. So we got just for everybody to know, we potentially got Tucker Lions versus GEA Panthers. Are we gonna get the game, coach? Ain't no shame in losing. None. The shame is not playing the game, man. That's where the shame, kick in. He said we beat North Henry 49-12, man. Okay, so y'all got some offense too. He said we could play again when y'all ready. So, hey, man, we got some. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We got some potential games going on. In fact, man, uh, now, I was supposed to be at the high school, but like I say, when it comes to getting coaches on, I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. Start doing, man. Getting both coaches on so we can come to an understanding, man. Get these games made. He says they reached out. Um, y'all did that. It's facts. Um, okay, reach out to the head coach. We ain't ducking no wreck. All right, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm an assistant coach. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. See, this how these not conversations need to go. He says, reach out. We ready whenever, fam. Just hit coaches. We looking for some rec. And PA football he says top 25 for every age group in their national affiliation. Therefore, all focus isn't on top 10. Yeah, I mean they got a top 15. You know what I'm saying? They don't put no emphasis on anybody except for the top 10. And that just, that's all honesty. But we can do a top 25 because they got that many teams, in this nation. But it's gonna be even harder though. Cause we already can't get certain games, bro. It's gonna be even harder. But I know next year that box needs to be checked. That box needs to be checked. Are you planning on playing nationals? Are you doing local? Or you're just traveling to play a few games, right? Which means that you're not abiding by national rules, right? So therefore, if you're playing national, you have to meet a requirement. That's just to make sure that it ain't no smoke being ducked. He said, I think on certain ages, AYF might have more action than YNC. And that's because they stick to a system. They got a system. And Darian, he does a lot of homework on certain teams. Now I still gotta get him from time to time, but yeah, he does his due diligence, and not to say that the other ones don't, not to say my guys don't, but I just say that he's a little bit more in tune with the unknowns. That's what I'll say. The SEAL is much more in tune with the unknowns. So they may be known in their region, but not around the world. So like a rare breed is known around the world. A RDU is known around the world. ATL Elite is known around the world, right? ABA Bulldogs is known around the world. So they got certain teams. Bessemer is known around the world. They got these teams that are known. So that it speaks for itself. What is it? Tukey 504. Oh man, that's San Jose for sure. Hey, appreciate you being in here too, Tukey. He's Blue. He's okay, yes, sir. We just want some work. That's all it is, bro. That's all football is, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing a game so these kids can get better, man. He says he talk about North Henry. North Henry or GEA. We ain't ducking. Okay, either way, man, we can definitely get those games. Eagle versus Twin City. This weekend's prediction. Man, y'all already know I got the Georgia Eagles. I just hope the games that they didn't play, man, didn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't bite them. So they decided to play versus Twin City, which is, in my personal opinion, that is a national game, right? That's a rival game, I mean. That's a rival game. So therefore, you know, uh, yeah, man, it is what it is. He says, yeah, we lost 47-12, but we ain't ducking no wreck, man. Shout out to the Ghost Boy. He says North Henry Tigers beat Tucker 26-6. Hey, North Henry is they I seen them too, bro. They like that as well. He says, we talking about now, not Warzone. What up? He said, reach out. Hey man, I think we got a game. Y'all might well call Zay up, man. Call Born Chasers up, man. Go ahead and make that game. He says, what do you say? Most definitely, coach. We definitely gonna reach out. Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure need to make those games. Tap in with the Coyote Creeks. We going to be in Florida for Disney World. Man, y'all, hey, if y'all like that, bro, send me a link, man, so I can pay attention to y'all. See, I think with the 14U, y'all don't do y'all due diligence, bro. Y'all think that people just gonna follow y'all. Y'all still gotta let people know, man, that y'all out here. Cause I be forgetting. It's almost like it feels like 13U is the oldest age group out there. And yet they got a whole 14U. Y'all gotta make yourself known, bro. Y'all gotta still, let y'all presence be known, because a lot of people forget about 14U. The only teams that we pay attention to is the Maryland Heats, the OG Ducks, the OC Buckeyes, the Vegas Strongs, right? Those are the teams that's usually, the Guinea Elites. They are the teams that have a lot of success around that age group. But everybody else, we don't really know about. So the coaches need to make sure, man, they getting on here and talking to people, to pay attention to the game. That's why when I was watching the what is it? I don't know the name of their show, but Clayton and Jonah. That's why when I was watching it, they end up doing 14U first because they wanted to give the 14U some exposure before they talked about the 13U because they probably felt that once they talk about the 13U, people was gonna neglect the 14U. And the 14U is stacked. They just have to be, more active. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to. Unless you don't want nobody to come to your game, bruh. Hey, Real, what's up, man? Hey, Real, tap this link real quick, man. Cause I need some straightening right quick, man. Tap this link. Shout out to my guy, man. I'll send that link, man. But yeah, I ain't been doing nothing but just talking about, whatever it is, wherever they led me to, answer some questions and stuff like that. Tonight is y'all night, open topic night, man. Whatever it is that y'all want to talk about, what I'm saying, is the direction we're head in. But yeah, when oh yeah, I already sent it, real. Just click that link. It's in the chat. So, but how y'all feel? How y'all feel, man, about the state of youth football? Do y'all feel like the direction that it's heading in? Because y'all already know, bro. There are some people that are trying to stop us from playing football, right? Up until the age of 12. And the way that things are going, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Oh no, look in the comment section right here. Look in the comment section right here. I'm about to resend it. It's the next link that you see in the comment section right here where it says host. He says Ken he says thoughts, elements, weather always being a part of football, but never seeing warm climate teams face some of those conditions. Thoughts. Um in Georgia, I think everything is getting softer. In Georgia, for the Mayfield lead, it was actually drizzling for the whole duration of the game. I mean, of the day, right? And so what they did, they decided not to play the game. They didn't have any games. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, but yeah, they basically didn't play, man. They didn't even play due to the fact that they end up, what I'm saying, like raining. I guess the people didn't want to be out there in the rain. So it's like everything is pretty much, what I'm saying? Everything is pretty much is like prima donna. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't they play? They got helmets on. Kids are used to, playing in the snow and playing when it's cold and playing when it's raining, right? Like, yeah, that's part of football. So when it comes to that, man, it's different. He said Sarah homecoming this week. If y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all slide out. We say y'all play at 10:30. Damn, that's kind of too early for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I got like I have my kids that I gotta, take them somewhere and stuff like that. But hold on, real. Damn. I'm a matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna send it to your zoner. I'm gonna send it 1 second. Hey, but hey, man, what's been going on, bro? Like I know what I've been seeing. What else that's going on in the youth football world? Because it's a lot. I talked about the man earlier. You know what I'm saying? The coach that from Atlanta, where he was pretty much talking about how I mean they was talking about how he had a gun, he pulled a gun out and all that stuff, bro, which I don't respect. You know what I'm saying? But like it's too much stuff going on, bro. And that's why I say, in order for us to get to where we need to get, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta move the right way. Hey, hey, Real, I just sent it to your IG, bro. If you can go ahead and tap into that, I just sent it to your IG, so you can tap on your link from there. But I definitely need to. It's some stuff that I need to know, man. Hey, Mr. Cousins, bro, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that super chat, bro. I really do, man. You know what I'm saying? That help us out. He says he says you must be sending it on YouTube and it's not on here. Well, yeah. Now I just send it to his IG. I send it to your IG. He says I'm on Facebook. Make sure you send it to Facebook. Okay. All right. My guy, what's up, man?
Hey, what's the word, man?
Not much, man. I'm just trying to get you. All right, so you know that the Eagles is my team, right? Too.
Okay,
I rock heavily with the Eagles, right?
okay, okay.
I still unwilling to give my guys a pass, bro, for pulling out of that AME game, bro. What's up with that, man?
Now, hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We hear you.
All right, cool. Now, was did pull out of the AME game, or was it a conflict of schedule? Because what we gotta do is right. We gotta get the narrative straight. Right now, as far as conflict of schedule, right? What I'm saying is this, right? They could have agreed on one location, and that location didn't go particularly the way how it was planned out. And then you just say, forget it, we not going there. But then the other team, they already got all their stuff there,
Ah, man, hold on.
right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We hear you.
All right, so let's just be real, right? So with the with the with the with I don't know what the negotiation was between James and Cam's camp was to go to North Carolina, right?
Hmm.
Um, Obviously AME had already had booked, had already locked in their stuff, right?
Hmm.
Whatever James and Cam was trying to work out, it fell through, right? So if it fell through, James decides to pull back. Hey, we not going because the terms that 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 we wanted on our side wasn't met. That I don't think that's ducking the game, or I don't think that's throwing the game off. That's neither, because what it is just a narrative that people want to make, because you know what I'm saying, because they're not getting the game that they want. When in all honesty, if they would have took care of business in the first period, or if they wouldn't have lost to an unranked West Coast team that came all the way from across town and whooped on them, then they wouldn't even be in this position, right?
Rep, I told you it was gonna happen. I even told you about your rankings and all that. I told you. You see where the Oakland Dynamites at, right? At the number 8 spot. I tried to tell you. I did.
Nah. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I told Jonah this too, and I told Jonah, and we spoke about this. I don't agree with their rankings. Me personally, I don't. Usually we on the same page, but I don't agree with it. You cannot put a team that's still unproven. In my opinion, OG is still unproven. In my opinion, Oakland Dynamite is still unproven. You know why? Because they have yet to go through a gauntlet. They have yet to prove that they can beat somebody that's beat teams that's legitimately on this level, right? But you have them at 8 and 9. Why? When you got teams out here that's actually playing,
Like who?
um, and losing. To be honest with you, and they are losing, but you got teams that's playing. You got teams like Treasure Coast that's playing. You got teams like Beast End that's playing. You got teams like Havoc that's playing. It's teams out here that's actually playing. Now I'm not saying they winning, but do they belong? Yes. Now if once again, and I hate to side with Fanatics though, but Fanatics was right, bruh. If this is a national, right? You sign up for a job, right? Hold on. You sign up for a job because I'm at work right now. I'm going past my lunch break for this, right? You sign up for a job, right? Your boss expects you to do what they assigned you to do, correct?
Facts.
Right. So if you say you're national, right? Your boss signs you up and says, you know what? You say you want to be a national team. You say you part of the national department. Good. Your job is to play national games. That's your job. We don't care where you're located at. That's not our business. Our business is you said you're national, fine, fantastic. Play national games. You cannot say that you're national and then complain about traveling. That it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's like going to the Chinese food store and being mad that they don't have yams and macaroni and cheese. But you said you wanted Chinese food. So are you going for the pork fried rice or are
Right.
you looking for yams and macaroni and cheese? Because we don't have yams and macaroni and cheese here. We have Chinese food. We have sesame seed chicken, my heart. That's what we do have.
Right.
So my thing is, in my honest opinion, I'm not saying, and this is once again, I'm not saying that they don't belong. I'm just saying that I think, in my opinion, they're misplaced, especially for Oakland Dynamite team that hasn't even attempted to play anybody and waiting for somebody to come to them. That's not how it works, fam. Everybody they talking about, oh well, we don't got it like that. Listen, let me tell you, nobody has it like that. But just part of being national is it's called figuring it out.
Yeah, we know because ain't a lot of games ain't being played.
Right.
The
Figure it
Eagles
out.
got to travel to
That
everybody.
that's why listen, that's why Cam Newton in these expense packages he giving people, maybe it's the new wave, but everybody don't got the capital to do that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Right.
maybe it is the new wave, right? Maybe that's where this thing is heading. But beyond that, you once again, you can't go to the Chinese food store and say, you know what? I feel like I want Chinese food today, and then get mad when they don't have macaroni and cheese, yams, and collard greens.
I
You
feel
signed
I
up for this,
feel it,
fam.
but all I'm saying is because the coach is saying that the game was locked in, and then that y'all basically pulled out of the game, and then Guinea
Yeah,
Leach
we
stepped in.
no, we pulled out of the game. Well, I'm not sure what happened with the negotiations between James and Cam Newton camp. What I'm saying is that clearly whatever that was trying to get worked out wasn't worked out. So they pulled out. You got to
Mm,
remember, we just went to Texas 2 weeks ago, and we did not have to go. It's a lot of teams that's not even traveling like that. We're number one, and we went to play the number 5 team at the time or number 16 on the road.
yeah,
On the
and that's why
road.
it's looking funny though, because it's like, okay, so the whole halftime thing, pulling out, not about to play the game and stuff like that, and then the pulling out the game, bro, it all looks like suspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And like I
nobody's
said,
pulling
this is
out of the
my
game.
team.
Hmm.
This is my team.
Yeah, nobody's pulling out the game. What we have to do is before we run with narratives. See, Illis and I'm gonna tell you what Illis and them did. What they did was they threw a temper tantrum, right? Because now they're boxed out, right? I'm gonna break down the whole narrative. AME is boxed out because one, the teams that are already in nationals, right? They know they're pretty dangerous, so they're not just gonna give them a game,
Yeah, I
right?
respect that.
So,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, so
Yeah.
the teams that's already in right now, they know AME is pretty dangerous. They're not going to give them a game. So now James and them, what they trying to do is they trying to scratch and claw and get a game with somebody in that top 10 or top 8. But nobody really wants to play them. All they have left is us, the Eagles. That's all they really have left because nobody else is going to give them a game,
They gonna go play
right?
the Dynamites.
That's why I told him to go. I told Ellis he needs to book him and his parents need to book Spirit and Frontier flights and hit the West Coast and take back what they lost.
Facts.
Because to be honest with you, I think people are more concerned about the Eagles pulling out. We need to be more concerned about why they lost to OG. Why?
Bro,
And
they
he was claiming he was like that.
yeah, they like that. That's what I've been telling you. That's the thing, bro. I know talent when I see it. You feel what I'm saying? Like even when nobody wasn't giving the Eagles, they just do, bro. I'm the one that's like, bro, they like that, bro. They really a really good team. You know what I'm saying? But this is a question for you, right? It says, ask him what if Ginn beat Zane? What does that mean for them? And if OG upset DEA, what that mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, then the table's top. Listen, this is why we play the game, right? We play the game because we want this, right? If Ginn beats AME, I think they belong somewhere in the top 15, between 11 to 15 or wherever AME was at, right? AME, AME, if they lose this game, they need to be knocked off the planet, right? Yeah, they need to be somewhere in the space deep cosmos somewhere where Star Wars and Star Trek where they film they stuff at. They need to be deep in space somewhere. All OG got to do really, OG has really got everything already set up to their liking. All they got to do is go to Texas and beat DEA, and if they could do that, which I kind of like them in that game. I do. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I think DEA is a good team, but do I think they're unbeatable? No, I don't think they're unbeatable. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
man. But yeah, man, it
reaction.
look like you gotta go though, bro. I
Yeah, man.
appreciate you. Hey, man, I'm gonna need you to probably slide up on me, man, and come on the show, man, so we can really get in depth with this whole stuff,
Yeah.
man.
You know,
Hey,
you
man.
know, I
Also,
work,
he
I
got a
work,
he got a
I
show,
work
bro.
during, yeah, I work during the weeks.
Okay,
So on a weekend I'll be free
okay,
at
that
night.
work.
But I know you throw your shows at night. I don't be free at night no more. So, but I definitely, man, Ken, you already know, man. Just send it, and I'm gonna pop on because me and you, we have good conversations and fanatics. So,
Yes, sir.
I definitely value that. I see you doing your thing with the show. Halloween Madness popping out. JP Mosley, it's all the workers gonna be there. We going live Sunday. So
Right.
after we go live, Ken, if you want to jump on, I'll jump on your show on Sunday too.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, just let them know the name of your show so they can look it up though
Shit, you can follow me on any Red Zone page,
on the
Red
red.
Zone, the Red Zone page or whatever. But it's gonna be like a regular live besides what me and Drico do on YouTube.
Okay, I bet. Yep. All right,
All
man.
right,
I appreciate you coming on though.
all right, family.
All right.
All right.
Hey, hopefully we got some clarity, man. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for the clarity, man. Make sure that that we got the right information out there. So do y'all agree though? Do y'all agree? Um he says AME will get 8 because nobody won Eagles day one. I mean, that don't mean they'll get number 8 because whoever's playing, you know what I'm saying, they gotta play. Whoever's right now currently in the A spot, the 9 spot, the 10 spot, they're gonna have to play one of them to knock them out. That's what they gotta do though. They're gonna have to go out there and play the Oakland Dynamites, or they have to get a rematch with the OG Ducks, and they're gonna have to win. But the OG Ducks gonna have to beat DEA in order for that to even matter. Right now, DEA should be like number 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good look. So they got options. So they went when they saying, look, man, like these teams are gonna lock you out. The Oakland Dynamites, if they can go to them, y'all already heard him. He said, hey, look, if y'all can come to us, bro, we got look, man, we got enough dates. We'll play that game. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that. They got a really good team as well. And like I say, I'm not even saying that I'm not even saying that Oakland Dynamites will beat them. I think they good enough to beat them, but I'm not saying it's a guarantee. But the one thing that I wanted is I wanted two teams to play, you know what I'm saying, to kind of measure each other out. Right now, AME have lost every big game that they had so far. You know what I'm saying? They one last chance that they have is to play the Oakland Dynamites. And it's not to say that they won't win. You know what I'm saying? AME going west with OG and the Dynamites. Yes, you can go on the West Coast tour. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play, that's your gateway, right? You ain't getting the Eagles, right? You're not getting them, but you can play everybody else, you know, around the horn. I don't think DEA gonna play y'all. Y'all can try to play them as well. That's another game. So, hey man, it is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. But you know, I hope next year, because if not, I'm gonna go high school, man. I'm gonna do high school. I hope next year we not having these same conversations. Or they say basically AME messed up the church's money. So the Eagles like, nah, I'm good. Nah, but you know, like I told Rail, bro, I'm still more so like the game should have been played. You know they a good team. So YNC need to play in this year. I said okay, I did that one. Then basically what I got from what Rail said, AME is scrambling right now to get back into the national conversation. Yes, I just gave them a solution. I literally just gave them one. They can go back, run it back with the OG Ducks, and then go get the Oakland Dynamites. Or they can play the Oakland Dynamites and then go get the OG Ducks. But they're gonna have to play both teams because right now they are both ranked. If you beat two top ranked teams, the other players ain't like they're not playing nobody. The other teams, they're not playing nobody. So it'd be easy for them to jump them because they belong. Everybody know AME should be there. They just not winning the games. So we can't go off of theory. We got to get some straightening going on. So he says Cali ain't. I know, but that's the reason they wasn't traveling. Because it ain't up the street. See, they traveling, right? They going to the Washingtons, they played the Hares, they went up to it was 6 hours, right? To OG, right? They've been to Vegas, they've been to Arizona, right? They're traveling, it's just not down south where all the other teams at. You feel what I'm saying? Like Coach Brown, like you know, Coach James was saying, he was saying that, you know, like what he was saying, like basically he'd pretty much possibly meet up with him. But the coach was saying, like, bro, bring y'all rich ass down here. That's what the coach was saying from the Oakland Dynamites. So that might have to be what it is. You know, but you right, it wasn't up the street, and nobody was trying to hear me out, bro, when I was saying it. It's not up the street, and it's some change, brother. You talking about California. And now people want to come to an understanding that, yes, it is hella far. So that's why they're not traveling. And if they do travel, they get some gate money so they can, you know, so they can lessen the impact of them traveling. But nobody wants to accommodate that. You feel what I'm saying? He says that you 1 and 2. I think, hold on, which one of them y'all beat? Because y'all played y'all played the what was it? The OG Ducks. Then y'all played Terrence City. Then what was the team after that? He says, y'all shouldn't have backed out twice. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in agreement with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, play the game, right? Because you got other teams that look at the Eagles and all that and trying to follow suit. They backing out of games and don't even have no purpose for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not say the Eagles, but like, yeah, the other teams that follow suit. He said, OG been to Kentucky, Texas gotta respect it. Hey, got to. Got to. And it only makes sense. They already came to Kentucky. Y'all go to California. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of 6 hours to be honest, driving. But y'all go to California, play the Oakland Dynamites, and then go play. Or y'all look, this is what y'all can do. This is how y'all can work that out. Y'all can ask the OG Ducks to come where the Oakland Dynamites is, and then you know what I'm saying. Then y'all can play the Oakland Dynamites first or second, and then y'all can play the OG Ducks. There you go, right there. Solution. I'm giving it to you. Terrell, bro, you being your Twin City lost. OG lost. Terrence. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like. Yeah, I'm trying to see. He says we beat Top Dogs. We beat Top Dogs. Lost to OG. Lost to Twin City. Terrence. He says Cali ain't no 6-hour drive. No. Cali ain't a 6-hour drive, brother. It ain't no 6-hour drive. From LA, from Oakland to LA is a 6-hour drive. But then it's almost like you can't even say that though, coach. Cause you was making it seem like it was, like y'all had it to the point where it wasn't a problem. You kept calling the other coach broke. You know what I'm saying? And he told you to bring your rich ass to him. So I don't think that it'd be a problem for you. But I say this. I would like to ask Rail this. What does Gen Elite does for AME? Does that move the needle in your opinion? Because I haven't seen Gen Elite. Does that move the needle for you? Is that Rail? I guess I'm being emotional because I'm telling the truth. Come on. You can't name 10 teams better than us. Well, I don't believe in the triangle theory. But y'all lost to the OG Ducks. Dynamite smacked the OG Ducks. That's a game. That's a game up in the air, bro. I think that's your gateway back to YNC. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, ain't a guarantee that y'all gonna win that game. Dynamites is a really good team. Said Top Dogs are not a national team. He says if AME went to Panama, we really wouldn't even be having this conversation. Bro, this don't got nothing to do with the OG. We lost. This ain't about them. No. What I'm saying though, right? If that's directed to me, what I'm saying is like, bro, y'all not completely out of it, right? Because y'all got 2 games that y'all can make. 2. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all make those games, bro. Y'all back in the mentions. That's just facts. So Eagle, MGR, DEA, Terrence City, Woj, OG, MCU, Twin City. That's a hell of a resume right there. He says, you think there's 20 11U teams that can beat one another in the nation realistically, or is it more like 5? I think the Eagles is a level above, is at least one level above every other team. Right? That's my personal opinion. Now, everybody else can knock off everybody else, right? MCU could be knocked off. Terrence City, I like them. I think that they play big, but depending on the type of game, Twin City can beat them. They can beat Twin City, right? Because those teams, other than the Georgia Eagles, right? I don't really see too many people knocking off Terrence City. They too big, bro. They physical. They a really good team. I just think they got the goods. I just think that they're that good. Let me see. If y'all ain't seen it, bro, this is Fanatics ranking right here, bro. Well, I changed it for the last one. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, so it's the Eagles, Terrence City Ducks. Now, can y'all beat the Flock? That's another game that you probably can get. Can y'all beat the Flock? Can y'all beat MCU? Yeah, MCU probably ain't gonna play y'all, but can y'all get a game with DEA? Right? Woj is a team that I think that y'all can pretty much bypass. And people keep telling me that Woj is really good, right? Okay, cool. They are good, right? They may be good, but their resume, even with the losses, I want to say that they have a that AME somewhat have a better resume than Woj. So they're by default, if they can knock the Dynamites out and get the OG Ducks and knock them off, I'm putting them over Woj. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just me personally. You feel what I'm saying? He says, again, we'll upset AME. And we can finally have a nice service. Our illest Terrell. He says, that 8 with the AYF team. Yeah, so it's some spots left, man. Bro, I wish I had some more time. Hey man, that would have been good. He says, I tried to get Coach James the link. Jarvis said, add James. I sent the link for Coach James to get on. He didn't get on. You know, I love everybody to have their own voice. You feel what I'm saying? Playing, you're right. Terrell Havoc the Coast. He says, you said you wouldn't bet your money on 5 of them teams against us. He said, I'll beat 2, especially Treasure Coast and Havoc. Well, they ain't in, they not in that top 8. Y'all need to figure out a way to get into that top 8, coach. He says, call a spade a spade. I don't think AME could beat Oakland. Hey, bro, I'm telling y'all, Oakland, bro, that's a high risk, bro. But y'all in a position right now. Y'all in a position to where y'all got to take high risk. You know what I'm saying? High risk, low rewards. But I know they in Cali, coach. I understand. He says, we just got our full team back. We just got our full team back. We ain't counsel on nobody. We honored our schedule, even after the middle school rules did us wrong. Says, replying, he said, you crazy. Yeah. All right, hold on, coach. I'm about to send it right quick. All right, there you go. Are you on Facebook too? Because I just clicked it on. I just put it in the comment section. If you could see it in the comment section, let me know. If you can't, then I'm gonna have to figure out another way. He says, I think Woj, the only team that'll play AME. They gotta go. Yeah, bro. That's the team that y'all need to be also looking at. Go ahead, because their resume is not. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send it to your AME page. I'm gonna send it to the AME page right quick. All right, coach. I just sent it to your AME page. what he say? He says I think Woe's the only team that'll play AME, but they gotta go to them. Hey man, if they trying to get there, then they gonna have to try to do something. He says 4 ranked losses is better than 2 ranked wins. 4 ranked losses is better. 4 ranked losses is better than 2 ranked wins. Nah, 4 ranked losses is not better than 2 ranked. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It might be. It might be. I just sent it to your IG coach. He said, yeah, he ain't getting no link. Says Ogun Dynamite is like that. Just like AME slept on the Ducks. It will happen. It will happen again. Says, not sure why people sleep on. Oh, hey, man, I don't know. Yeah, it's in your yeah. Go to your your Ali what is it? Ali Mobile Elite page on IG. It's definitely in there. I sent it there because you say you can't see it in here. He said AME tired of losing to Woj. Hey, that's a game they got to play though. If they want to get back in there, he says the AME had a game with MCU, but backed out. So I don't think Woj will waste their time. Oh nah, man. I'm gonna have coach address that. Hey, Jay Walker, I gotta have the coach address that. They didn't pull out an ACU. I mean MCU. They couldn't have pulled out the MCU, bruh. Under no circumstances am I gonna believe they pulled out of the MCU game. All right, there we go.
What up, coach?
What's up with it?
Nah, I can't call it, man.
Hey
I'm
man.
just reading the comments, bro. At the end of the day, man, real's real. You got to excuse his sissiness. He gets in his ways, man. But he know it ain't 5-10. You go ask the teams we played. OG Ducks, they got away with one last second touchdown. Twin City was beating them the whole game. They caught a last second touchdown. Lost both games 18-14, both of them without a full roster. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't have set up our schedule how we set it up if we knew the middle school rules. So,
So yeah, talk about that. The middle school. What happened with that?
so this is after the fact, after we already got our team together. The kids go play middle school, go try out for middle school, pay their money for middle school. And then they just told them straight up, like, y'all can't for insurance reasons, y'all can't play middle school in rec ball, recreational ball. So we damn near lost 5, 6 starters just until now. This is the final week of middle school football,
Mm.
which we ain't complained once. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heard us complaining, crying. We ain't back out of games. We ain't do none of that shit.
Yeah, coach. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm willing to accept you not shaving that eyebrow though. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that game didn't finish, man. You gotta think we was going back and forth. It was going back and forth with Turn City. That game ended soon they scored. It was in the beginning of the third quarter, 2012. It was 12-14. They get the ball back after halftime, scored in the first minute. The game ended.
Yeah, man. Speak on that just a little bit, bro. Cause like
It's
I like
similar to what the Eagles just went through. You know, when you travel along. For one, we are supposed to play at 3 o'clock. We didn't play till 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I had kids leave
that's
because
crazy.
we had school tomorrow. I had kids leave. We gotta get on a 7 hour trip. I mean 7, 8 hour road. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we didn't get to play till 8, 9 o'clock, whatever it was. But just when you playing these top 10 games, you gotta have real national referees. And basically, he had referee. I had a referee tell me we ain't going by no YNC rules. We playing Alabama rules.
Oh yeah, hey, you know
It's
what?
just
Coach?
certain
I'm not gonna even say you lying, cause that's why I say, man, if y'all want neutral grounds, bro, y'all gonna have to go to Georgia. Y'all gonna have to. I haven't heard anybody say anything good yet about their officiating out there yet, not once. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get it though, but like
I
now,
mean, what really happened was, it was an incident. Shit, they had a football. It wasn't Kurt's fault, but somehow a rubber football got sent out there. And I'm telling them, this is at the beginning of the game. I tell the referee, like, hey, you know, we playing YNC rules. They gotta have a leather football. You know what I'm saying? Referee tell me I ain't checking no footballs. So that kind of slid. It was just a few. We jumped off sides, but we get back. He tell us no. You we ain't doing encroachment and all that. We playing Alabama high school rules. So you know YNC rules, you can jump off sides as long as you don't encroach. You can jump back. He told man, it was just a whole lot of bullshit going on, and I got sick of it. He put me out the game. And I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Basically, that's what I said to him. Fuck you. And the referees walked off the field, said they was through.
yeah. So what
But they
happened
was
with
already
MCU though?
ready to go because it was incidents the whole day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, what happened to the MCU? They said that y'all pull out of that game. Was that like was
man,
strategic or what happened with that?
we were supposed to play MCU. I mean, we were supposed to play Turn City and MCU back to back weeks. So we just went to Alabama. We supposed to play at 2:00. We didn't play to 9. The following week, we supposed to play MCU. They want to play on a Sunday. So my parents, you talking about driving an extra 2 hours. So then you driving 8, 9 hours to play on a Sunday. My parents like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Mm.
So I mean, didn't really, and I mean, MCU, no. Like I asked MCU, do they want to play? Okay, Kurt said we're supposed to play at 4:30. It started at 8. Okay. No, I mean it ain't, we went up to bro, that's not what happened, bro. Y'all scored and the game was over, bro. Like, stop it.
Well, I watched the live. The thing what I seen was I think it was like when they hit this 22-12, when
22-12.
it was 22-12,
That's all it
then
was.
all of a sudden all the commotion started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we about to get the ball back. It ain't 22-12 and they got the ball. They scored, they got their conversion. It's 22-12. Now it's our ball, but the game's over.
so who's the OC? That's who I got an issue with. You?
No,
You
I'm
know,
not.
man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm the head coach, so I take whatever,
I
whatever.
I feel you, right, coach? But here's my issue. They couldn't stop the run. Not a lick. Couldn't stop the run, bro. I didn't understand where the passing. I didn't understand throwing it on the fourth down. I understand, like, bro. It was a to me.
I don't really think that was a bad game, bro. We scored. We had the ball 3 times. We scored twice. They had the ball 3 times. They scored twice.
I'm
Like,
saying that like they couldn't stop the run at all, bro. I
yeah,
think y'all went like maybe like 2 or 3 straight plays just passing it. I'm like, bro, why are we doing that when was it number 2? Number 2, bro, you couldn't stop the kid worth of nothing.
Kurt, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta have real refs, bro. Like you had a referee, one of your own referees come to you and tell you they on bullshit with AME's head coach. They won't even talk to him. And he come and tell you that and you don't try to fix the problem or nothing.
Mm.
Come on, bro. I asked the referee, bro. I asked the referee, hey, can we switch sides? The motherfucker, can y'all switch sides? I tell Kurt, let him switch sides. Motherfucker gonna tell me, nah, I ain't going nowhere. That's the only thing different from DEA and Georgia Eagles. They switch referees. That referee went on this side, this referee went on that side. But man, ain't nobody trying to sell no product. George, listen, bro, our full team's back. The Eagles, we could have played y'all this weekend, bro. Y'all backed out again, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been kind of chastising my guys, man. And the
Man,
thing about it is, like I say, I still think they would have won. I'm just saying I'm not for this type of play or moves because it only hurt the sport. You know what I'm saying? In youth football, it's like it's this year it's been a land of the ducking. You know what I'm saying? And it's
y'all
like,
came
bro,
to win. Y'all can have the win. I listen. This is what they not telling y'all. I begged to go to Atlanta. I begged to play Georgia Eagles in Atlanta. I begged to play Kirk again in Atlanta. We on even grounds. Let's play in Atlanta. I begged MCU to play in Atlanta. I begged these teams to play in Atlanta for in real shit. Real's on here. Real can vouch. Nobody wants to play us, bro. You know what they said? Nobody wants to play y'all because it's a chance y'all might win. Bro, what the fuck is that?
yeah, that's some scary work right there. Hey, if that's what was said, man, nah, I can't respect that, bro. You
Who's
supposed to
going
play
to
the
Cali, bro? I
50-50
ain't going
game.
to Cali, bro. We took out OG Ducks won. They won, bro. We beat them last year. They won this year. Like you gotta let that shit go. I ain't banking on OG Ducks. OG Ducks and Dynamites. They going AWF, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it still be a, you know what I'm saying, a segue into, getting back into the rankings because at
Literally
least stop
bag,
people from
literally bag
crying.
the whole goddamn top 10, bro. Literally bag the whole top 10. Do they want to play, bro?
So, all right, so
Bro,
moving forward, do you feel like, because the way that things is going now, do you feel like you still going to be able to crack into that top 8?
I don't know. I mean, right now we're at 11. We know for sure two teams ain't going. So we at 9.
Okay.
Um, you never know with Miami going Ravens. So if you take Miami going Ravens out the equation, we at 8.
Mhm.
We want the Georgia Eagles game. We want that first round. That's what we want.
Yeah, and to be honest, bro, I respect the hell out of you with for still even wanting that because like most people don't want to play that game. They don't want to play them first round. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then on top of that though, I like, bro, shout out to coach, man. Shout out to Coach James, man. I don't care if he lost. You got teams out here not even playing. And I ain't talking about the Eagles at this moment, but you got teams out here ducking all of the smoke, bruh. So I'm not gonna punish somebody like I told y'all, right? Like with Wahoma, I'm not gonna punish nobody for trying to play the best teams, bro. Even if they not really getting it done, at least they playing, bruh. You got
Hey,
teams out here. Go
I
ahead, bro.
I think Ravens will come too. I ain't saying they won't. I'm just saying you talking about having kids out of school for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. My parents ain't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's just my parents, but I know they at home, so it might work in their favor. But we ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like we if we get there, we get there. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. But I know whether we get there or not, we trying to see Georgia Eagles. Well, if they try to go to D1 Nation after anything, we still AYF, bro. Like this is what people not understanding. We are a AYF team. Like we can go to AYF. You feel me?
right,
We are August 1st birthdays. We can go to AYF, bro. And if YNC don't want to give us a bid, we'll go to AYF.
right. You said they're not gonna play if they have nothing to gain. That's what I'm saying. But what could you gain when you already number one? It ain't nothing you could gain. You already number one. Says Raven can do both events, which I think they will. So
Who
he
who
so
he saying, who's he saying the regular season they ducking? I don't know who he's talking about as far as ducking.
oh,
Dern.
far as the who you talking about, coach?
I see Dern say if they have a regular schedule, has it ducking. I don't know who he's talking about though. Cause I'm not saying I know he's a Miami going Raven fan favorite. I'm not saying they ducking. I'm not saying they. I don't know what he's insinuating.
Hey, coach, yeah, Coach Darren. Well, I mean Darren from the Seal. It's my guy, man. He says, man, UTN is nice event. Dobie holla AYF, man. Hey,
Man, we AYF regardless. We gonna go AYF if we don't get YNC. The next best thing is
hey, Curtis hella funny because he don't even really mean that though. He's
yeah.
talking,
He fuck with he's a UTN representative.
is he?
That's Panama Poppy. You don't know his name?
Nah, man.
That's his name, Panama Poppy.
Hey, man, we gotta look, bro. We gotta get those who run into the smoke, man. You know, to they rightful destinations. So, but like you say, the AYF and YNC, bro, you can't go wrong, especially 11U. Like they got some hell of a teams, bro. They got some hell of a teams.
Man, Darren, you know you love Miami Garden Ravens, bro. It ain't nothing like that. I know it should.
He says, "What's the prediction for Gen Elite game?"
Listen, I can't even give a prediction for getting elite because you know what? We gonna win, and then they gonna say, yeah, y'all was supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody. I ain't doing that. We just thank you, getting elite, for stepping in for the Georgia Eagles. Thank you.
Yeah, now I feel you. Curtis, yeah, Brody don't rock with me for whatever reason. Said, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Brody got a problem with me. I mean, his events. I don't know his events. I can say that. So that's why I don't know. I don't know. I can't say.
AYF got regionals and shit, bro. Like, the number one team in our region is Top Dogs.
Nah, no. I know about AYF. I don't know about UTN. I don't know Brody. Like Brody
AYF,
don't rock with me.
you gotta go through regionals to win AYF. We can go through. We can go through our region. We'll play Top Dogs again.
He said, he says, what if getting elite upset AME, the YFC or UTN?
If they upset us, we need to go and put it up.
All right, man. What he says, I don't get enough personal stuff, man. Nobody reason be beefing, no. Hey there, it ain't no reason. You gotta ask Brody. You know, I ain't got no problem with nobody. I rock with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we definitely gotta strategize, man, to get you up in there. You know what I'm saying? And
Right now, bro, we just need to win out. That's all we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We need to win out. That's like we got again elite. We got TMB. I know TMB ended up playing they play Georgia Eagles their first game of the year. So, they battle tested a little bit. We need to knock both of them off. Uh and shit. Hopefully we grab an 8 seed. That's the seed I want. I don't want play no other seed. I want that seed. Like just being straight up. And the only team I could see jumping in front of us is, Havoc. But I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I don't know if
No, but like you said, a lot of them going, whichever probably one going to AYF and then the other was going YNC. So it's a remain to be seen. Like you said, bro, you just gotta win out, man. You just gotta do your part. A lot of people, that's why I asked the question about Guinea Elite, because Guinea Elite is a really good organization, but then some people don't.
they ain't, they just went to Northern Hospitality, and I believe they got most dominant team. Like they ain't no pushovers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's gonna be some good work. I'm not. Don't think I'm sleeping. I slept on OG Ducks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Slept on them. Like, and no way in hell we should have lost that game without our pieces. But you sleep on teams. I ain't sleeping on nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you gotta learn, bro. He said Cam Newton events Firehawk versus SED 10U, man. SED, I don't know, bro. I ain't seen Firehawks. That's another team, bro, that I'm glad they finally coming out. But yeah, I haven't seen them, bro. I don't know what they bring.
Frogs, man. Frogs got tough defense, bro. They got tough D. I don't know if they can score no points, but Well, they got a hell of a defense. I tell you that. It's hard to score on them, bro. But you gotta be able to put up points against SCD.
Right, right. But here is my thing. Have they played those teams that are like that to make that determination that they have the one of the top defensive teams?
Man, I'm really just going off them playing Voodoo last year. Them playing the. I'm just going off what I seen with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I know you 10 shit. You only get tougher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I seen them last year when they was 9. They was a tough physical team. Like I don't know. I don't know what. I ain't really got to see them this year. I say that.
Let me see. Come on now. Jay, we held Voodoo to
No,
2.
for sure. No, for sure. OG Ducks was definitely missing kids. I ain't, but listen, I don't take no win away from OG Ducks. OG Ducks won the game, bro. I don't take nothing. I still don't think, even with their full team, I still think we was 2 touchdowns better than them. And it was actually, it actually showed. Like my boys just got up and, gave the game away. If you watch the game, you seen what happened. Same shit with Twin City. Twin City, we should have won by 2 touchdowns. We went up. We sat back, lollygag, and start fucking around, and shit, we gave the game back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Darren says, bro, you guys getting into Y&C, you have to win out. When you didn't go to preseason event, um, he says Guinea Elite, Nice, and OG Ducks were also missing kids playing you guys.
No, I don't take. I don't want nobody to think I'm taking anything from OG Ducks. OG Ducks won that game, bro. They kept fighting. Like they ain't never let up. They kept fighting, bro. They kept. We fucking on, and we think we got the game. They kept fighting. Shit.
Hey, so is this my guy, is he with the Indy Firehawks, James
Who?
Bowman?
I believe he is with him. I know Bill. That's Bill's team. I don't. You know Bill?
Uh-uh.
Um, Damn, that's the one that got shot up in Indianapolis a couple.
Oh, I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about that.
I know he's the.
Damn.
That's usually his team, but I don't seen them play. They're tough. I don't. SED tough though. SED a different level tough. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with SED. That's the only thing I say. Gotta be able to score against SED.
All right, so I mean, so then it should be a good one. I think SED supposed to be playing versus Brick City as well, so that should be a good one as well.
That's the game I can't wait to see.
Man,
I want to see that. I know Brick City be bumping their gums a whole lot. I definitely want to see them and SED getting on because I know SED will score some points.
let me see, Walker. Why don't it? Cause we won. Would it count? The SED just tied the 11U. That was a Panama. Come on. Hey man, look, bro. We talking about Panama, man. That was preseason, bro. Teams they got better since then.
Who they tied with that was in Panama?
I'm not sure. He said just tied with 11. I don't know. But even though, like, yeah, I
A lot.
don't know how recent that was.
That was the thing with Panama. A lot of them teams didn't even belong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's first come first serve after they sent the first 4 invite. It was first come first serve. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't respecting. And we didn't go personally because our first 3 games was supposed to be ranked games. We had Twin City, then we had Georgia Eagles the week after. They backed out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like our first 3 games was all top 10 matchups. So we felt like if we playing these top 3 teams, why do we need to go, to Panama? Yeah, Bullet's bad. That's just bad.
So do you feel like y'all match up best with the Eagles more better than anybody? Is that why you want the game? Like,
Yeah, I feel that's my personal. I feel like we match up best. Me personally, and I tell my coaches all the time, we match up best with Georgia Eagles. Our worst matchup is West Orlando. They not the biggest team, but that's our them motherfuckers our kryptonite, man.
right.
I'm gonna keep it real, and we just don't match up well with West Orlando. West Orlando, They got a different type of speed. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we match up best with Georgia Eagles. Georgia Eagles and Twin City, I feel like them are the two teams we match up best with.
He said, the seal says, I'm keeping it 100 with you. These teams see you lose and feel it's nothing to gain by playing you guys, especially if they stand on it.
It's the things, the seal. If you set a schedule, if you set a preseason schedule, you supposed to play. If you're in a league, no matter if that team win or lose, you gotta play that team regardless. If you set a schedule in the preseason, you honor those games. We did it. Nigga, we made our schedule preseason, got fucked with our roster. We still honored our games. Every game we honor. We ain't back out of shit. The only people that can say we backed out was MCU, and because it was an unfortunate situation.
Kurt says, but the Eagles beat Woj by 30.
It's about matchups, bro. Y'all keep on talking about they beat them. I feel like we match up with the Eagles best.
And I always say that too, bro. I always talk about like, because I even with let's say Bessemer, right? 9U. Let's go to 9U real quick. Bessemer beat So Icy, right? But they lost to RDE.
Yeah.
They beat RDE twice. I don't know what happened. I think it kicked him off. He should pop back on. He says, but the Eagles beat Woes. He says pros and cons by being independent. A team can counsel and leave you high and dry. But that's why, like Darren, what he was saying, right? He was saying that basically what needs to be had is there needs to be some type of governor where, you know, when a team's supposed to play, you can have some under contract to where if that team pull out, right, actually when they make the game, you put down a deposit, and if the team actually backs out, you lose that deposit. You know what I'm saying? But if you play the game, you get your deposit after you finish playing the game. But that's just to make sure that the game is played. I think that's actually a dope idea. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to it. But the thing that I was getting ready to say was, and I'll say it if he get back on, is matchups, right? It's all about matchups, because like the Eagles, right? The real deal Eagles play Bessemer much better than So Icy. But So Icy beat the Eagles. You see what I'm saying? Bessemer beat So Icy. Real deal Eagles beat Bessemer. All right, hold on, coach. Yeah. So yeah, and I was telling him about the matchups. You know what I'm saying? How Bessemer beat beat So Icy. You know what I'm saying? So Icy beat the real deal Eagles twice, right? And then like RDE beat Bessemer. So like basically it's just like, you know, far as with the matchups, the real deal Eagles seem like they match up a little bit better than So Icy does. You feel what I'm saying? So like when you were saying like, I think that we match up very well versus the Eagles, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? What he say? He said, see, that's the thing about playing independent and chasing Y&C. People look to save money. If they see they not getting a bump in the rankings playing you, you can't be mad. Teams choose to save money. Now, I feel it in that regard. I do feel it in that regard. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but we gonna figure this mess out. We got to, because right now it's too many teams that's not playing, and then like now people want moral victories, and we damn near gotta reward moral victories. We gotta damn near reward it. And it's like, because this team decided to play, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing the best competition and they not. And so they record look better than mine, because the teams that they're playing is none of them are 50-50 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. When you able to pull out some victories when there's like a 45-55 game, 50-50 game like that, bro, that's when you get your credibility. That's when you say, oh, okay, yeah, we really are battle tested. If you don't do it then I can't really, you know what I'm saying, give you the credit that you feel like you deserve. And that's just all honesty, you know what I'm saying? He says the Eagles added DJ at wide receiver, and athlete for Tucker. They aren't, what is it? They aren't the same team from last year. You can't think you playing that same Eagles team. Twin City, Twin City passing game had success against Ali. And yeah, man, that's scary right there. That's scary. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and honestly, when I said that about Lambo though, because Lambo had to get their secondary in order, man, if they actually really want to compete. And if Twin City had, you know, a lot of success versus them, then they might be in trouble because because that's Georgia Eagles, you know, go to. That's like, you know, they bread and butter, the passing game, even though they do got some really good running backs, but the passing game is they bread and butter. They got one of the top quarterbacks in the country. So, yeah, they're gonna have a long day, but then maybe they might be a little bit more prepared also when
My
it
bad,
comes
man.
to
My
that game.
phone went dead. I
Oh,
wouldn't
it's
say
all good.
I wouldn't say Twin City had a even with two of our best kids out. I don't think Twin City had a elite passing game, and they had maybe 3 catches the whole game. They was just crucial. 2 of them was touchdowns.
Mm,
I just, I don't know, man. I feel like we match up with Twin City, Georgia Eagles perfectly. Shit, I think they know. I think that's why that game keep getting ducked. I'm gonna keep it real. I do feel like I got two of the best running backs. I know two of the best running backs at the age group. Three, honestly, are the best running backs, and one of them y'all ain't got to see play all year. But if
hey,
you
coach,
do,
so how do you think y'all secondary measure up to the Eagles? Because you know that's
I
like
ain't gonna lie,
it's their identity.
I don't think it's a secondary 11U that can match up with them like well. Just you gotta pray you can take out two of the pieces and hopefully two of the other guys is off type shit. They got 4 guys, maybe 5 that'll be 5-star receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like when they get to high school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can. I don't think nobody matches up with them. You just gotta find a scheme and hope the football guys is with you a little bit. But I do know they'll have to stop us too.
Right.
I do
Yeah,
know.
man.
I
Y'all
mean,
got
I
like
do know
3
that.
running backs that I seen. I think yeah, I know number 2 for sure. I think if I'm not tripping, I think it was 0.
Nah,
Um
X.
X. Okay, X. Something
But
like
like I
yeah.
said, do your research on number 22, baby Derrick Henry. And he ain't got to play all year. You know what I'm saying? Do your research on him.
That's one of the players that actually was in middle school.
Yeah, he played middle school.
Okay, so then this is last week.
Yeah, yeah. Just do your research on him, and they'll, he's legit. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. Like linebacker and running back.
They said AME
I
don't
don't
have.
got a DB that can go. I got a player that I feel like that can, you know, have a decent game. Number 2, I feel like they can go. They'll have it'll be that game.
Yeah, man. Y'all definitely gonna have to get some, some pressure up front.
And I feel like we can do it. I feel like that's. I feel like we can do it. I honestly do.
Man, so that would have made
Like I
the
got one of the best D tackles in the nation. But like I said, he's a middle school kid. You ain't really get to see him play. Number 20. You'll see, man. Like 22 definitely like that, but he needs to stay at middle linebacker. Yeah, he's a linebacker, but he's a running back too. He's gonna get paid playing middle linebacker, but it ain't too many people that won't tackle him either.
man. So anything, coach, that you've been hearing that you just want to just straighten out, iron out, you know what I'm saying, to let people know that it's true or not true.
Nah,
Like, yeah.
ain't it ain't really much. You know, like we know what type of teasing it was gonna be. We had the keys, and when we play OG, we lost them. You feel me? But if anybody think we not trying to play football, we looking to play anybody in the top 10 right now. Anybody in the top 10 outside of them two Cali teams. We ain't going to Cali. I'm just keeping it real. Anybody else though that's looking for action, that's acting like they looking for action, we don't ask everybody in the top 10 what's up. Let's get it on.
Hey, man, so y'all heard it, bruh. Y'all definitely heard it, man. We're gonna see who step up to the plate. I think, like I said, man, the only unfortunate thing is they said that I think my guy Clayton stated that if they lose, you know what I'm saying, they might not get their invitation. So that's the only reason why don't see nobody really stepping up to the plate to play that game. You feel what I'm saying? If they're able to still play and, and they're able to still make it there, I see the games being played. But if not, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be hard to get that game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely rooting for y'all, man. Like I say, it ain't too many teams out here, that was actually running to try to play the top dog. So I definitely respect y'all for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Any last word, coach? Because I'm gonna go ahead and end
Nah,
it.
for sure, man. Nah, I gave y'all my word. I'll come back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
and shit, I'll be back in December. We ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm trying to tell you, we gonna be here.
All right, it's all good, man. If so, man, I'll definitely see you at the YNC, championship. This year also, man, I'm gonna try to make the AYF because I don't think I've been there yet, man. So show my guys some love, bro.
Yeah,
What he
we
say?
gonna be at either one. So shit, we'll see one of them. We'll be
Right.
at either one though.
He said can't afford a close game. And oh, so you saying you gotta blow them out. He says not going to Panama kill AME.
Yeah, I
Hey, man,
believe that too.
yeah, bro. Definitely should have
That
played
too.
that
But
game. But
you
all
gotta
right,
think.
hey, hey, y'all be easy, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Hit the like button if you ain't already. Follow the page. Like, comment, and subscribe. Coach came on here, man about his word. I'm gonna let him keep his eyebrow, you know what I'm saying? Even even though he you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to get that thing up, man. But all in all, bro, I respect Coach because he's actually running to play top games, unlike most people. So right now, he just scrambling to try to get the best games. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, you'll be at both, so I'll for sure see you. But yeah, y'all be easy, man. Y'all be blessed, man. I did not expect to be on here 2 hours. But the love that y'all showed, man, you know what I'm saying, extended the time. So appreciate y'all. I probably see y'all, if not Saturday, it'll be Monday. That's all I got, man. We out. Hey, appreciate